It's week 2 of the 2025 season, and we'll see the dynamic Justin Fields. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Bengals and the Dolphins, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 25.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears.
Here we go. Right.
They'll try it right with Brown. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. We'll need to pause now after our first play. One of the D linemen injured on it, and medical staff out now to look at him.
Here we go, side. Side.
They'll run again with Brown. Down the sideline to the 45. And they'll finally get him at the 35-yard line. That one goes for 25 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down. Off play action, it's Fields. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Here we go, side.
Now a give. It's Brown headed right. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Here we go. Go.
Here's Brown again. Has a big hole left. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Here we go, side. Side.
Play action, Fields. This one taken in by Chase. Now he's past the 25. Jamar Chase. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals need only one to take the lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Throwing off the play fake here. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Here we go. Good.
They're going play action. They connect on the deep shot. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here.
Here we go.
Moss crosses the goal line for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a second quarter lead. Zach Moss, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense... First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, side.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, two-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's
complete inside the 35. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take the lead just before halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So sensational. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. It's all right.
Now it's Brown. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Right.
Off the play fake, he's gonna throw. Pass taken in by Burton. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Here we go, son.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Cut by Burton. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great...
And he's going to score! Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals grab the lead on their first series of the half. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Right.
Throwing from his own end zone. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go.
Throwing again from their own end zone now. Completes this one to Chase. Here he goes again. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position.
Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Well, in a close game. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He puts some juice on it. Big gain downfield. 30. Gets the 10. He's at the 5. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game. And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only they'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Good.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. T. Higgins, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Brown on the inside give. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go, son.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he gets this one down to the 30-yard line. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
It's pretty obvious this defense, man, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, you start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go.
Going with Brown on the ground. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Bengals continue piling it on here in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals continue piling onto this lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Washington now to return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. One final shot here. Down he goes. The Bengals got to him. So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. So for Brock Ewart, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.